There's a devil in the family, and her name is Ruby Franke.
She just wanted to show the view of a Mormon happy family.
But they only saw what we wanted to show them.
Thumbs up, subscribe.
Franke's vlog was immensely popular as she shared her daily Mormon Utah life for millions of viewers, presenting the image of a perfect family. Behind the scenes, a very different reality.
Sit her down on the flipping couch.
Franke's world came crashing down one August day nearly 2 years ago with the simple ring of a doorbell.
If you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
One of her 6 kids had escaped and frantically run to a neighbor's home.
Wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. When the neighbor asks what's going on, the boy says it's personal business. The man and his wife call police.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry and he's thirsty.
Need someone immediately.
You're not in trouble with me, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is you, okay? Who put the ropes on you?
In that moment, all Ruby's dark family secrets were about to spill out for the world to see. Abuse, dysfunction, even accusations of exorcisms, enough to ultimately land Ruby in prison.
Ms. Franke, how do you plead to count 1, child abuse?
Guilty.
To count 3, child abuse?
With my deepest regret and sorrow for my family and my children. Guilty.
They are a family who've been through an extraordinary, a real trauma.
Ollie Lambert directed a new 3-part Hulu series, Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke. The expose digs into the shocking true crime story that gripped the nation.
It is an extraordinary tale of our times, of what happens when fame and money and online vlogging and religious extremism all come together. It really is a modern day fable of how you can take very wrong steps and it can put you at extreme risk.
Why don't you stand up to say, this is nonsense? If I dwell on that question, it eats me alive.
Ruby's estranged husband, Kevin, tells all, but many are wondering, where was he when all of this was going down? Casey Baker wrote this week's cover story on the Frankes for People magazine.
He said, Ruby hid a lot from me, and he was shocked to find out a lot of what happened. He said he didn't know.
The doc has unprecedented access to the family, including eldest son Chad, who says behind the kid's smiles was sadness, and behind his mother, something far more sinister.
Fake being happy. Okay? I don't know if I can right now.
Things took a dark turn when the kids started rebelling. Ruby and Kevin started seeing Jody Heidelbrandt, a therapist with a revoked license known for her hardline stance on discipline. As Ruby leaned into the therapist's teachings, the two became extremely close.
There's this female Jody that your wife was. Do you know a female named Jody?
She is a therapist and life coach.
Your wife a client of hers? Is your wife a partner of hers? Is your wife a roommate with her?
But Hildebrand is out of advice when she's brought in for questioning.
We just honestly want to understand what their dynamic is, what happened to the children. And after talking to Kevin, it sounds like you know a lot about their dynamic and their relationship.
The criminal physical stuff happened after Jody came into the picture.
Kevin says Jody and Ruby forced him to move out and cut off contact with his kids, including eldest son Chad.
I was also required to move out of the house and never contact my siblings, never go back home.
She gets her hooks into you and slowly begins to indoctrinate you and condition you to believe that you yourself aren't capable of making good decisions.
Jody pleaded guilty to 4 counts of child abuse. She and Ruby are currently serving sentences in Utah up to 30 years each. Ex-husband Kevin now left to deal with the emotional fallout.
I'm not ashamed to say that, you know, after being married over 20 years to that woman, I truly did and still do love her. But that doesn't excuse how she hurt our children and how she hurt me.